right. Hello and welcome on back. So, we're going to go ahead and finish up that house, or at least make it, get it to a point where it's respectable. Um, and while we do that, we're going to talk about a few things. So, also, I got to be careful not to move around too much. I noticed I was listening to that last one, and yeah, apologies for the mic cutting out and stuff. I'll try not to do that. And I think it was because I was drinking water from a cup, like, that was rubbing against the microphone. And so, like, I'll just make sure I'm not talking when I take a drink of water, but I also don't want to, like, move my head too much. I'm kind of a spaz, so we'll see. I'm like a bull in a china shop, and that's how I've been described before, but, that's how I've been so, at least decent at a lot of things, good at a few things, bad at a couple. Anyways. No, I had a lot of fun doing this first one, and I hope that the dude, is okay with all this. I mean, like I said last time, this guy on TikTok that I just found randomly. Real legit sounding dude too. Like I started watching a few of his videos and like he was talking about how like if he messes with people like he'll always be there for him and loyalty and all that stuff and that's important. It's respect to the community and respect to like the people around you. And it's awesome that we can have these like online global communities. And he's very hippy dippy and I love that. Like he's like straight up like talking about like tripping and stuff and it's awesome. Like and I can tell he seems like a good dad. Like he's got other kiddos and stuff, and it is really sad that the video that I found of him was about him talking about a kid that had passed away of his. That I honestly, and I'll say right now, like I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a girl, but I don't remember. And like the last video, I said her a few times, and like first off, apologies if it was really like his son, but either way, not my intention to like just be mean to somebody, especially that. Like that's such a low blow. Like I mean, I'm taking a lot of care in building this house because I think it's an awesome idea. And like, I'm excited about building that as a river and like, adding more snow, like making it more of like a ski resort type snow mountains and like what I'm used to growing up, where to position the bed. So the kiddo, like, I don't know, I mean, trying to be like more gender neutral and stuff just to show respect, like, especially the respect for the ancestors, people that no longer are able to live this life and enjoy these things. Like, I hope, and I do pray. I'm not super religious. I was raised Christian, but like I do pray sometimes. I don't know if it actually goes anywhere, if it's really just my cell phone listening in, or actually let's get some resources while we ramble. Or like spirits and demons and things that are around us, and if they're listening in, like I hope they know that that's my intention. So all of these things, and I put it on my socials too. Like, oh, so now we got some shrubberies. This one might be a big one. It's starting to be a little complicated. That looks like, I don't know, I'm gonna have growth a lot because there's all these other trees. But anyways, I got a lot of really cool projects in the works now. A lot of them are kind of blocked for one reason or another. But the really important one right now, that's actually the least risky, I would say, and the least dependent on factors that are, at least a little bit out of my control, if not completely out of my control. So like, unrealistic expectations of moving forward with the project at that time for just that stage. And this all, I don't want that to sound like bigger than it is. Like I've just got a bunch of like, crazy ideas that hopefully, throw enough spaghetti at a wall, something will stick and it might fix the world a little bit. So a little bit, a lot of it, I don't know. I mean, online voting, it's a really great concept. And that's the only thing I have on my TikTok right now is like a couple of weird videos of me wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. Cause I got this whole set. And first off, I'm not part of Anonymous. I mean, I'm not trying to do any stolen valor. And I think I commented that a couple of times elsewhere, but I'll have to make sure that it's on those videos. Be like, hey, yo, I'm not part of Anonymous, but I do, and my usual spiel is I do approve of a lot of what they're doing. Like they tend to be like focused on catching predators and like helping keep communities safe and like doing the black hat hacking that, and actually no, it's more gray hat as I say that. And if anything, I would say ultimate white hat if you're going by any creator's laws or God's laws, if you will. But you got to be careful with that because, and I think the biggest reason with that is because Christianity has been so perverted, and like over time, like people were aware of the like what is it like the agnostic gospels or the gospels that were removed from the Bible that actually talk about equality and women equality especially, but they really drive home that like women were preachers and leaders in the Christian church, and like that's what real Christianity is supposed to be. It's like full of love and like Jesus' teachings, not like the stamp no erases things that Romans did, like saying give to Caesar what is Caesar, screw Caesar. Caesar killed Jesus. Like, you really want to go down that road? Like, and look what's happening now. We've got leaders blowing up boats and stuff and killing people in Central America. Like, these are our friends, our family. Like, all of America should be great, not just the United States of America. Like, juntos somos más fuertes, I believe, is the term that together we are stronger, we are more fierce. Más fuertes is like strong, powerful, like, somos más, we are more, or we are, I don't even know. I'm learning Spanish again, and that's what I really need to do. Like, I've been a little too busy to do the live stream thing. And honestly, there isn't like a huge time crunch on that per se. I'm trying to help out a colleague, but there's a little more urgent issues right now for that particular colleague. And like, it's just the treacherous way of trying to immigrate through Central America, and like I don't know, like because a while back I did a U.S. citizenship video to try to figure out like a little more information about the immigration situation. I'll even say that, and like a lot of it's even asylum seekers, which I have heard stories from people about gangsters down in Central and South America, like robbing them. I worked for this one guy at a warehouse, like lifting heavy welding materials and stuff. It was a fun job, but it was also it sucked. I had to be there like 6:30 in the morning or something ridiculous, and like, and so I was like dead tired for the rest of the day, and I just like sleep. And anyways, I ended up quitting shortly after, and I feel really bad about that. But they weren't surprised. I was actually the most senior picker at the warehouse. Like I had been there the longest, and they were promoting me kind of. I don't remember if there was a pay increase. I don't think there was. I think they just wanted to start training me to do more stuff, and I was like, this has been great, but it's not something I want to keep doing. So, and it was kind of miserable some days because like there was things like, hey, stack these like 200 by. Anyways, I digress. I don't even remember. My point of that is the guy that I worked for there was robbed. His family had a lot of their land stolen. He's talking acres sold at $1 an acre to a gang. And it's like, and that's not okay. That's destroying your communities. That's garbage. Like, although I would like to see what the gangs did with the land, but chasing this guy off his land and making him work for a warehouse up in North America, like, I felt bad for the guy. Like, anybody, I mean, unless it was found out that, like, he did something to deserve it. But even then, it's like, snitches get stitches. And even, like, snitching is, like, one of the big things, the taboos. I mean, aside from being, like, a predator and then, like, a murderer and especially a child predator, like any of those, then okay, I can see them like, maybe there's more to the story actually. And see, that's advocating for gangs. And what's funny is, a lot of people are actually colleagues of the cartels and the gangs. I mean, that's why I love watching Breaking Bad because I feel like I relate to Jesse so much, like my old checkered past. Like, I mean, not that like oof. Meth and certain opiates, especially like fentanyl. Fentanyl wasn't even a thing when I was a youngster and like doing stupid things. Like that wasn't even a concern. Like people didn't. I mean, I think I heard about it like once or twice, but like definitely not like mainstream. Although I guess that said, I wasn't really involved in that world, like I was just saying. So those are the two taboos that I never messed with. I mean, closest was well, I don't know. Anyways, to change the subject. I don't do anything illegal now, and the feds know that, the police know that. Like I just assume that I'm being checked in on every now and then. It doesn't hurt. They probably have a list of like people to run through. Is this snow? Oh, what? Nice. It's only the one tree, which is interesting. But let's go ahead and chop that down. We'll get more snow. I mean, not a lot. We got what one. Okay, that's not even worth it, but it's funny. I guess it got a few trees. Looks like this side of the island, but not there. So it's like the line is here. Oh, nope. Snow here. Well, whatever. But either way, people should not be fleeing for their life. Like, murder is up there with one of them. It's supposed to be a Christian thing, too. So these people are not good Christians, if that's what they are. And most of Central and South America is religious. Like, it's just, or at least it was when I was down there. I went down to Costa Rica. There was definitely a heavy religious thing. My host family, it was an educational trip. They were very religious. They actually took me on a tour to the basilica, or the church. I think that was in San Jose, or no, San Jose. It was maybe Cartago. I don't know, and I don't even know if that's Costa Rica. I could be mixing up countries and things, but like I remember Monteverde for sure. That's where we went on a zip line, and like we got to go stay in this hotel, and like it was all cool, like jungle and everything. And we did like a night walk in the rainforest and checked it out. And it wasn't like the South Park episode. Like it was like a bunch of high school drunk kids. Like, I mean, we weren't supposed to drink, even though we were 17. We weren't even 18. But at least well, I'm trying to remember if my friends were older than me or not. Either way, we probably had an 18-year-old somewhere in there, and they didn't really care about underage drinking, like not like we do here. Here, if you're not 21, you get in a lot of trouble. And it's like most of the rest of the world is fine with you having like a beer or a glass of wine, like something normal, to try it. But I don't know. Anyways, rabbit holes and such. But the religious aspect. Jesus says don't kill. God says don't kill according to Moses' tablets. Like that, I think that's Old Testament. And like I was raised to not believe in the Old Testament or not listen to it. I mean, like it's there for as like a guideline, but like Aesop's fables stories, it wasn't meant to be like rote. At least from my understanding. And that's how I was taught in Sunday school and everything. And taught by women too. I had woman pastor. Well, I thought she was a lesbian. I didn't care. A few of us did, but like there was only a few kids that went there, and we thought she was a lesbian. Like we didn't think anything of it because up in BV we had a lesbian school teacher too for music class, and she was awesome. Like she's one of my favorite teachers, and she was so fun and happy all the time. And I was like, okay, that's her wife. Like I didn't even think anything of it. Like I met her wife or her girlfriend, I think, because I don't think marriage was legal, but I didn't realize that's why she was girlfriend. Like only a girlfriend and not a wife. Like because they like live together and everything. I was like, hey, that's cool. I mean, that seriously, like that was as far as it went. And then come to find out when I came to the city that people are all like up in arms about gay stuff. It's like, what the, like who cares? I mean, does not affect you at all. And now I see all these like influencers and stuff. But I also thought like date rape drugs were fake. I mean, and that sounds messed up, but like, I honestly thought that was a myth because you never see that up in BV. Like, you'd get disappeared for that. Like, I mean, actually, I'm just kidding. We don't kill people up there, but we beat the snot out of people, bounce people's heads off of concrete, like, brandishing weapons, carrying guns, and like, like intimidation. I'm just kidding. We don't do that either. But see, you can't trust anything I say. But no, there's never in my years have I ever encountered date rape drugs as real until I got to Fort Collins. And I met somebody that, well, first he asked me if I could find them, and I was like, you're kidding, right? Like those aren't real. And he's like, no, I got this plan, yo. I'm like, what are you talking about? The switcheroo. And so, I'm sorry, this is supposed to be building a house in memory of a kiddo, but like I bet dude would respect this too. So yeah, this other dude, sorry, not the poor guy that lost. This is breaks my heart. Like I hugged my kiddos after watching that video, and like in this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful that he has his other kiddos, but I hope that he can have that wound in his heart heal at least to an acceptable volume, because it's never going to go away. But I mean, the fact, like, if it can help heal, like when he asked me if I could build a house for Marley, we'll just say Marley, bet, I'm so down. Let's put a fence, let's put the name on it, it is officially Marley's. So, and that's why I started thinking, it was like Bob Marley's the Marley that I know, but then I feel like there's also like then a girl Marley. There's that movie Marley and Me, so I don't honestly know. Let's see. So I put the fence on. I guess it doesn't matter. What's more feng shui with the house? Maybe on the left. And then it's kind of like, out a block and a block, maybe like right here. So you can see it, but you can also walk around it. It's not kind of in the way. Oh, and then I need a sign. Here's your sign. I mean, I could just make a sign. Got a lot of lumber now, so we're good. But these projects, these things that I'm doing, like in essence, they are so people can be better parents, like ending the war on drugs, like stop persecuting people for substances. Like, let's see, I know he spelled it. I gotta go click a thing. Oh wait, no, I'm watching. Oh no. Hmm. Okay. Uh, what? Anyways. Oh wait, is there? Okay, that's fine. Sorry, a bunch of hemming and. All right, I wanted to. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't talk while I'm walking around. That microphone thing might be happening. Sorry. All right, what I was saying is I want to check this message. Marley. Oh. So I at least have that. Marley. And Bob Marley was a great musician, and I loved his the music from his son, Damian Marley, who Welcome to Jamrock. That is and that's actually in fact I want to start personalizing some of these houses. So Brett, Welcome to Jamrock, because that was his jam, our jam. Like we used to listen to that. We'd bump that in his car. Welcome to Jamrock. 2 pounds of weed in the van back. Oh, like legit. Welcome to Jamrock. Like Jamaica, but he would know. Oh man, this one time I got this like great hash from a buddy, and like it was just a ball, and it was 1 ounce, and we're doing like 30. I don't give, we were basically like slanging without a license now, or moonshiners. Prohibition's over in Colorado, everybody. So I can speak freely about that. I actually know I really can't because I could be like, I don't know if there's a statute of limitations, but having a ball of hash, they can kiss my grits on that one. They can't prove it. There's no evidence. It's up in smoke like 20 years ago. So, whatever. But anyways, me and my old boy here, Brett, we used to cruise around. And I think now he was like Indian descent. I mean, like the India country. Then like I could care less, man. Like he was a legit dude. We had a lot of fun times. Oh, I still need to put a floor in his. All right, let's do that. Let's get him a crafting table too. Crafting table, a chest. Oh, and I also need to fix the roof. Out of respect for Marley, we need to at least do that. So let's just do this real quick before we go all gung ho with the. Let's see. No, we'll do that before we go all gung ho with the floor. The next thing. Let's do. I don't have any stairs. That's all right. Oh, and I'm starving all of a sudden. I had a great Thanksgiving with family, already back, and um, yeah, I'm just thankful for family, for friends, for colleagues. Most. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. Well, I'll do that later. All right. Oh, now I can do this. We've got plenty of that. Oh. Well, I do like the sound of that, though. Let's see. Go and just do the rest of this row. Because the thing is like it rains, it snows, and I know this is just a video game. I know. But Like same with the concept of like it could be seen as silly that I think that a spirit might come and inhabit this virtual world. Like, and the other thing is I was thinking about like say that is true, and how do we know that it's accessible when I'm not playing? Like if it's always on, but in order to access it, you have to log in with a Minecraft account and have an avatar. At least as far as I know. I mean, hmm. So actually, I think what I can do. Wait. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, make sure that. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, is this? Makes sense to me. All right. Hmm. I mean, I need. All right, hold on. Let's just go ahead and finish as much as we can, because I'm gonna keep do. Oh. I'm gonna keep doing this where I keep building more dirt towers. Oh wait, is this it? This is it. All right. I gotta make sure I close up in there. Actually, what I need are I need the slabs. Oh well. There we go. Now the roof is actually covering. Oh wait, this is what I was gonna stop. Hmm. Actually, this might be fine. Yeah. I just need to get some slabs, come back up here. The roof is good. So now if it rains and snows, and this is a pretty respectable house. I'm excited about this. Like, I hope dude likes it. But yeah, like I was starting to say earlier, I started watching some of his other videos, trying to find the video where he talked about, and it's like one sad video where he gets real and like, he gets real vulnerable and all that, and like shares that really, heart-wrenching story. And I couldn't find it. Like I still look, but so I watched a bunch of his videos and like I started liking some, and then I was like, well, cart before the horse. I want to finish this house or at least get it to a respectable place, so that if there's a spirit inhabiting this, like here we go, we'll just make a white bed. We don't need to make it complicated. White bed is good for everybody. Like it's neutral. I did tell dude that like if he told me like what color he'd want the bed or like any like decorations, that might even seem weird. Like I might come off as like some kind of predator myself. So you know what? Like this is like tread lightly territory. That's why I'm making these videos on why I bring up like the switcheroo scandal, because that is my oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna drink some water. It might no, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna watch this next one and hopefully it doesn't have the cutting out. But anyways, yeah, there we go. There's the bedroom. Oh, I still need to fix this. But I mean, basically, I'm a dad myself, and I don't want to say like I couldn't be the farthest thing from a predator, because I feel like that's exactly what like a predator would say, like trust me, bro, I don't do that kind of thing. But no, legit, like my criminal record includes assault on a rapist. Like and I haven't had the money to get my records sealed. But honestly, I don't believe in sealing records because you do what you do, and it's gonna get found out. Whether it's if Jesus exists or whatever creator, if there is some kind of sentient being that sees what you're doing, especially if people are watching, like, and there's a heaven, and they're just like, man, that Alex, or that A-Rye, whatever. Yeah, my name's Alex. Hello, but and that A-Rye. Actually, most people would probably just call me Alex. I like my nickname, but it was really more of like a football and hoodlum. I didn't really use it a lot. I was always the dude, man. No, no, people wouldn't snitch out things like weed and stuff, and that was mainly what I was involved in. So, yeah, other stuff, and when you're starting to face like 10, 20 years, and actually even weed, I know some people that, on some people, but if that is true, like, I mean, I feel like he can be forgiven if we can just go ahead and fix this whole shenanigery, which we are. Colorado's healing. Colorado's legalizing substances, and through science and research, not through, like prohibition was done on feelings. Like, and that's the sad reality of it, is like feelings and political opponents. Like, oh, I do need all this. That's why we keep these emeralds over here. And there's a green bed too, and that's my favorite color. But I'm not going to make assumptions like, lime green cool. And again, the creepy factor. Like, if I'm just some random dude on the internet, be like, hey man, yeah, I'll make a house for your kiddo. Like, you got to be extra careful not to come off as creepy, like, because it's a very sensitive subject. And if people's like, radar goes off and they start, or their spidey senses, like, hey, this dude might not be legit. Oh, I can assure you, the government knows I'm legit, at least in that area. I just assume they've hacked everything. I mean, I live my life to where, well, I always lived it like if Jesus was watching, or Santa Claus, or like, my parents like sneaking in and like, not sneaking in, but like searching and like spying. And oh yeah, I learned from the best how to conceal tracks. Anyways, not to brag or flex. Like, I also don't like to sound like that. I'm a novice white hat ethical hacker, and I actually had to rescind. I had to rescind a name tag for my work because I put that on there and it slipped through, which is fine. I thought it was a little wordy. I put like certified white hat ethical hacker, which it could sound scary. And I think that's what it was explained to me. Like, this is why we don't want to put this on there, but we'll put something else. I'm actually looking to go back for my master's here soon, but I need to do um, I'm working on the Network Plus, and I did pass 2 practice tests of the CISA Plus, the CYSA. Um, that's the security or cybersecurity analyst from CompTIA. I passed it. The first time I, just passed it so-so, but the second time it was like high 80s, I think, or at least mid 80s, maybe low 80s. Maybe it was an 83, but still, like, I think CompTIA is like a pass-fail. Like, you get more than a 60, all right, you're good. And I would definitely study up again. I'm looking to take the CISA, so I could put that on my name tag. But also, I'm looking to go back for my master's, and if I could get that, I think I actually get some free credits. So I got to look into that. But if I can earn my master's in cybersecurity, then I can actually start saying, yeah, I've got a master's in cybersecurity. Like, the stuff I'm doing now is still very basic novice stuff. I'm not doing like elaborate blue teaming or red teaming. Well, blue teaming for sure, but very basic. Like, it's like unplugging a server is the best cybersecurity, but it is the most effective. And it's the most simple and the most non-complex. And so teaching people about multi-factor authentication, enabling them and empowering them to take the time to learn about multi-factor authentication and coaching them on it are all aspects of these projects that I'm working on. And it's amazing. And this house is amazing. I like that. And see, I like the privacy of that. Like, literally, I'm thinking, like, if I lived here, like, or if my kids were here, like, say that was, yeah, if this was my kid's place, like, living by themselves, or like existing by themselves. Sorry, probably poor phrasing, um, but like if I was a ghost and I lived here, if I was a spirit from the next realm, I would think this was sick. I mean, I like the centering of this. I don't really like it here. I don't know what to do with that, you know? Like, I could just make it two, but then it's like two shrunk, or I could extend it that way, but then it's like I gotta pop out the, you know? So you really can't win unless you make this like a wall? Actually, I'm trying to think of what could be a wall. I mean, we do have this option, which that's more like the concrete foundation, so that's not really a thing. Um, Actually, wait, this looks, this might have some potential. So bamboo planks. Let's do some of that. And then do I have... I do not. You can't make a wall out of wood. That makes sense. I could do some kind of stairs. Oh, hold on. I got it. I got it. Let's try this. Mm. Ah, it's a little better. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I mean, the door still closes. That is a neat little shelf. Okay. I feel better about that. It's still not great, but I have done that before. In fact, let's actually do this. I want to see what this looks like. Yeah, that glass is kind of floating. I mean, at the same time, though, it does add some more room. And actually, you know what? Or no, that one has to be. Same with that. Like, that has to be. Because otherwise, you'd see the wood poking through, like this wood. And that's not good. So, all right, well. Oh, maybe. Oh, well. I'm putting too much thought into this. Like, there you go. You got a little, like, cutout. That's a little cutout. I wish you could just do a wall like you can with stone. And I might actually come back with some kind of brownish stone or metal or something. Let's actually go look at that. But I mean, for now, I would consider this good. We've got Marley, we've got the house, we've got a nice little patio. Oh, we could do. There, like a seat. The whole patio. You can just sit and chill. And actually, yeah, this is cool. And then, so you can just come out here and sit and chill on the front porch. Um, you know what? Now I'm wondering about this stuff. Like, now that I've done that, uh, yeah, it's cool because then it means like people can't get in here. And if it's like, if it's ever turns out of peaceful, yeah, no, that's good. Let's leave the fence there. It looks a little janky, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of still like it. And I definitely like it for the functionality. Like, well, let's keep that secure. And then if people do turn it into peaceful or out of peaceful, like they can run in here and do that. You got to be careful with these pressure plates because that allows zombies to just walk in. So, and I only play in peaceful for the most part with these videos, just because I just don't care. Like, I mean, I have fun fighting mobs sometimes when I'm like wanting to. For the most part, I play this game just for the peace, the meditation. Like, this game makes me feel happy and calm. And yo, I think I'm definitely gonna pop out the sides of this. Like the side yard on this side doesn't have to be that big. If I keep it like 5 squares, then I can add to Brett and Chad's houses. And then yeah, side yards don't have to be this big. In fact, like the backyard is about what the side yard would have to be, I feel like, and that's what 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. So that was funny. I AFK'd over here. Oh, let's do that actually. So the house looks pretty good, but now I want to add. I got a ton of snow. Let's actually not to like Rob Marley's house, but like certain things like this. I mean, that's fine. The wood, the saplings, the stone, even the doors. Like, I'm not too worried about that. Especially like, what is that? That's acacia. We have some more acacia. Brown dye. Let's put that in the communal. Actually, no. Let's leave a door each. 3 doors. Whoops. Actually, you know what? No. Let's leave all the acacia. I changed my mind. We could just get more. And the reasoning is like, so if the dude comes on. Because I invited him. I told him, I was like, you can log in here if you want. You can build on this thing. Because I trust him. Like, and if he destroys the server, like, that would suck. But also, there's backups. And, like, I take backups of these things. And not that I don't trust people. I live in a zero trust environment. So, like, even I just assume the worst and hope for the best. And, I don't think this guy would do something like that, especially. I mean, unless he, like, absolutely hates. But, like I said, I think this is a pretty respectable house. Like, I mean, it could use some more stuff in here, but I don't know much about that person. That's fine. Like, I built this for, there's a place to rest. I need chests. That's not trying to rhyme, but, okay. Because I do want some storage up here. Yeah. And maybe something else could be like a bedside table. Trying to think of what block. Oh, what's that? So it kind of looks like a table, even though I know it's wool, but like with the city texture packing in, unless you touch it, like it looks like it's like a block of wood or like some kind of piece of furniture, or like a nightstand. And then let's at least put. Oh no, let's do it upright. Let's put like a lantern. Yeah, we gotta go get this iron for that. So let's leave some of this. I mean, you know what? Whatever. No, we'll leave all of like the wood and supplies and stuff because I did harvest that just for this video. But I keep this stuff because for the project. Slime ball, same thing. Let's even leave some emeralds. Like, we'll just go. Actually, we'll leave all the emeralds. I'll just grab some when we go to the other place. But I need some iron. I just realized I think there's iron there, but either way, we'll get more. Because I also want to take a look. So I want to put snow there and at least connect those two. And maybe bring it down to about there. Make that the same snow line. Oh. Oh my. Sorry, we're just talking about all this, and already I have like quite a few snow blocks just from this, but I have like stacks and stacks, so like we can definitely cover up quite a bit of these hills and make them into like just nice snow-capped mountains. I guess I keep jumping the gun on that, but better over than under, because then you miss some. Actually, I'm already missing some here. Well, I'll get those when I come back, but. Oh. Yeah, I got a couple of very awkward things going on in my life. It's going to make sense in a bit, But I'm waiting to see if like a couple things pan out. I'll make some life choices. So we shall see, though. We shall see. I mean, honestly, I don't want to make any changes for the immediate future. Whee! This is sick. It's like I would almost call this a bunny slope, but it's not a bunny slope. Like, that is definitely too steep to be considered a bunny slope. Like a 45-degree angle? Nah. Like, you have to be somewhat skilled on skis or a snowboard to do that. I mean, not somewhat skilled. Like, I mean, I'd say it's still more like a blue. In fact, I think at Monarch, the place I used to work at for a bit, they had quick draw, which was exactly that. And maybe it was a little steeper than 45 degrees, but it was still just like a short drop, small section, about that big actually. This is kind of what it looked like, maybe even a little less wide. And it was a shortcut to another run, but they put the advisory caution of a blue on it. So, beginner skiers that are looking to stay on greens wouldn't be on a very steep hill. And that's still very steep. Like, if you're not digging your edge of your snowboard or your skis into the hill, you're sliding down. I mean, like, it's not like a green at all. I mean, maybe parts of a green might, I don't know. But anyways, I digress. I don't know if you can tell, one of my passions is snowboarding. And it used to be skiing. I don't really like skiing anymore, because if I'm going to go to a mountain, I'm going to snowboard. That, and I dated a very, very good skier, and she kind of trained me to be that way. Like, I do not ski out of respect for her. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's bring some of this. Okay, that's actually good. Because that's a lot. Each one of those is 9 iron ingots. But then we gotta make... Well, let's actually just make it here. So first I need this, a lot of that, some of this, some of these, some of these. That's actually about it. I mean, I'll still take all... Oh, come on. There we go. So now we can actually... Oh, you know what? How do I make... the blue stuff? And we're not talking about Breaking Bad. Whoops. I don't think it's any of this stuff. It's not blaze powder? Maybe. Oh, wait, what? It is? Oh, no, soul sand. Okay, that's what I'm missing. I kind of thought it might be that, but I was like, nah, it wouldn't be soul sand or soul soil. Okay, so maybe it's just that, because you're lighting that on fire. Let's still take it. It's not the soul sand, it's the soul soil. But what am I missing? Is it quartz? Let's take some quartz. I don't think it's nether quartz, but I'm drawing a blank. Oh! It is the soul torch, and then we have... Wait, where's the soul lantern? Oh, I need more ingots. That sounded like like a creeper, but that was a copper golem. Oh, there's a blue lantern. Let's at least do the blue torch. Oh, there it is. That's the lantern. Okay. Wait, what? What can I do? Oh, because I don't have the... Alright, sorry. Needed... Ah! Stop! Okay. That, and we're good. Alright, cool. So the blue light is a lot more mellow than the orange light. So for like the bedroom, for the nightstand, I think a blue lantern would be best. Now, here's my army of like armor, and they're carrying apples, but look how huge the apple is. It's awesome. I think it's a glitch in the city texture pack, but I don't want to tell anybody because I like the enormous apples. Like, it's just cool. So, anywho, we're gonna go put the lantern there, and then I'd feel pretty good about it being done. Like, actually, how are we doing on time? Yep, and we're about 15 minutes away from the maximum time I can record. So, this is just the PS5. So. All right, and actually it's funny because Marley's house is one of the few houses I've actually finished, like, and I don't even have one for my dad yet. Like, that's my buddy Greg, actually was my old boss. He's the most recent that passed. And then my buddy's dad, and then my other friend's dad. Is that mine? No, that's Jeff. And Jeff was, that one was hard. I lived with Jeff for a bit in an institutional setting. And, yeah, he just passed away, and like we just heard it through the grapevine. Like one of my friends was friends with his kids, or his kids looked up my buddy and was like, "Hey, Jeff passed away." It's like, wait, what? Like, yeah, Jeff passed away. So, so he's got a house here. Yeah, I like this better because then you can walk up to it if you want to look out the window. That looks cool. Or you can just chill here, being in the bed, or even just standing here. You can just look. The river is going to be good. I think snow should come down to like about here. Like that's a good, in fact, I don't know, I guess it's not. Like this is a good latitude for like the whole thing. So let's go do that. I'm going to put these in the general purpose. So, I mean, I'll let dude know that he can take anything out of any of these chests, but like I have the chest in the house for like immediate access to supplies that he might need if he comes in and builds. But if he wants, this is all fair game too. Like, I mean, I got a ton of stuff here, and it's just a video game. Like all of this stuff can be done again. I mean, it's work, but again, I do this for meditation. Like I like to think with this. Like, in fact, this one, let's actually go ahead and add to that stuff. No, sorry, I keep hemming and hawing. We could leave it here. That's fine. But let's leave some other stuff. Oh, wait. Not here. Here. I want to try to at least get it in the same chest. And that's fine, too. I don't care about any of that stuff. Ooh, and the soul. Why not? Is this regular sand? Yeah. The reasoning is because I want to eventually extend all of that. Like, I'm just starting out. You can see there. Oh, and let's see what the sand does. Ah! The soul soil, or whatever it is. It's either the soul soil or the soul sand. I think it's soil. This is an elevator. Let's see, so I started doing this, but if I got the purple, I'd put it with the purple, and the red there. I've got it all patchy. I want to fill all that in and connect over there, which I have all filled in. And see, that's what it looks like underneath. And the walkway to Chad's house. Let's see. Whoa! I said something awkward to the Bone Thugs in Harmony too, but let's hope it's received well. So yeah, that's the water elevator. And now let's add some snow. Although let's get some more because this isn't going to last very long. And I think I accidentally deposited half a stack back there, but I've got several stacks over here, including this one snowball. I'll probably drop some too. 1, 2. That's not worth it. There's one over there too. I don't even know why that is. I don't think I harvested over there. Unless I was just flying and it flew from over there. Is that thing still going? Huh. Cool. I thought it would be stuck. Oh, yeah. That's plenty. All right. Now I think it's stuck. No? Okay. So there's, you can barely see the track there, but it goes underneath this like snow mountain. Or this simulated snow. Oh, I gotta get up there too. Hold on. Okay. And hippies love to snowboard. It's just a fact. Like, and this dude seems kind of like a hippie, and I'm here for it. Like, he seems like a good dude. So I have a lot of hippie friends. And that's what it's all about too. Like peace, love, unity, respect. That's the whole like raver hippie scene, but also like like other hippies that have just, you know, been doing in the, like the weed trade all these years and whatnot. And like other stuff like that. Like that, yeah. They're all about respect too. And really every human being deep down is about respect. So when I say hippies, yeah, I mean that for sure. They're just gonna be, you know, maybe a little more bold or like easier able to say it or something like that. Or like, I don't know. I could ramble about that forever, but let's see. For this, oh, nope, I do not like that. Or that. What's that fake snow? Yeah, see. Yeah, that's probably good. I'll do that. Ah! And this is why I hate the fake snow. That's all fake too. That's real. Oh, but that's fake. This kind of seems silly. You know what? Oh, it's gonna be some cold water. This is what I meant to do. Let's run over here and just, you know, start doing that. There we go. Just cap the mountain with snow. Although I do want to go back at some point when I have some time. Like, I mean, I'm going to do this video, finish the thing. Oh, I already did. The house looks pretty good, I feel like. I'm going to cover this up. Yeah, I might as well. Oh, yep, there's the 5-minute warning, so... Yeah, this thing is just so peaceful. I love Minecraft. Alright. Like I wanted to do is like run around here and just be like, yeah, let's just put snow everywhere. Okay. Just like don't even worry about digging it up. Yeah, because this could do a whole lot faster. Okay, this won't do. Well, no, I guess I could have just done this whole way. It's faster without having to dig. Then you gotta think like where to place them. Oh yeah. Oh no. That's why I need to be careful with places like this. Oh, well, let's fix that. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, and what I'll probably do is just meditate for like a good, good couple hours off camera and just fill this in. But even that, like, oh, let's just connect this. Like, does it feel like I did something? But this almost feels like half-assed. Like, actually, what's probably even better. I only got 2 minutes left now, but let's go ahead and finish this because that is sketchy. There we go. Oh, it's not quite covered though. Wow. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about like life choices. We shall see. All right, so that's like half hour left, or not half hour, half a minute left. So ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one. But as far as this is concerned, I believe this project is at least done for now. So I'll probably go back to Joker Tower. But I think I might just make these two videos like it's standalone playlists. Like, maybe even make them private if dude wants them private. I'm totally fine with that. Like, I don't mean to put his business out everywhere. And that's why I'm not even using his name, his link, or anything like that. Like, I want him to be able to look at this and see if he even wants to be associated. But anyways,